Yes, Minecraft. A game I enjoy torturing myself in. But hey, look at that. The world was nice for once and spun me next to not only a nice town, but a ruined nether portal too. So, first things first, I explored the whole town to grab whatever goodies I could. The loot was pretty disappointing, but at least I found some food. Next up, I went about cutting down a few trees for, the basics. A crafting table, axe, pickaxe. With those crafted, I finished cutting down the trees in town. Ooh, and look at that, a big old cave. I hate exploring caves without at least having iron armor. I die too often to some random skeleton with some random enchanted bow. I rarely find coal in my hardcore games. I know, shocking. So I figured it was safe enough to at least grab that. I've been watching a lot of different people play with the Herobrine mod lately, so I was even more jumpy hearing footsteps outside of a dark cave. My editing for this video is gonna be a little all over the place. I'm trying out a different editing software, and I'm not sure what to exactly do with this series. I really like watching those 100-day videos, so that's what style I'm trying first. Though this isn't a 100-day series. This is a something I want to do until I get killed by something stupid series. Anyway, hearing that skeleton made me a bit nervous. So I packed up and decided to move into someone's house until further notice. I decided on the pig barn. No one lived in it, and I was sure I'd move into my own place soon. After crafting a couple of chests, I bravely decided to check the cave out. Ooh, a skeleton. Nope. With that plan thwarted, I ran back home with my tail between my legs and decided I'd give strip mining a try. And apparently I was gonna take a bed? I don't know why I suddenly did that, but I did. Must have been because it was becoming nighttime. Because look at that pretty sunset. Ah, yes. I love not being able to get in bed when I want to. Alright. Day 2. I figured I'd continue to set my strip mine up. Eh, would you look at that? Another cave. Fantastic. Like the smart girl I am, I ran back upstairs to focus on something else. I decided, why not focus on gathering materials for my house and my future pets? I'm gonna need a big pen because I want a few sheep and a lot of cows. And hopefully I can find some chickens as well. So I planted trees, cut down trees, and managed to find some more food. I went ahead with gathering seeds for hopefully a big farm. I'm gonna call this sheep Fluff. Fluff is mine. I'll get you, Fluff. I guess I must have felt brave or stupid, because I went back down my little mine shaft and decided to check out the cave. And I immediately retreated because of a spider I saw. Real brave, Froggy. Real brave. With my adventurous spirit thoroughly trampled, I moved on to search for a good spot my farm could go. This cliff looked good, so I began leveling it. Once flattened, I placed dirt around the edges to give myself more farming space. Next step was to gather more seeds. I knew it was going to take a long time to gather all that I needed, but hey. Seed gathering and planting carried on into the next day. Because I don't like the drowned, I made some fencing to go around the farm. After some landscaping, I got the idea to put my home down there by the farm. This build isn't going to be pretty, but for now, it'll do. And honestly, not that long after I built it, I chose a different place to move. I started recording a hardcore save before this one, where I was talking while playing, but it was either my kitten waltzing all over my keyboard or some glitch that messed up the recording. I had to start over with this one. There was no picture or no video of what I was doing for 2 hours. So that basically just ruined the whole thing. I didn't mind having to start over, especially since I spawned near a village here, but it was such an annoying setback. I went ahead with taking all of my things down to the ugly house before finishing it the next day. While I was recording this, I thought about making a no commentary chill Minecraft series. I've watched a few myself and I think it'd be a nice idea. Some people might also prefer something chill to play in the background with no voices. I do sometimes when I'm busy or just playing a game. So, if you think that's a good idea, please let me know. I'm also going to record a Slime Rancher series sometime in the future. I personally love the game and would like to show it off to others. I'm still debating on whether to have commentary or no commentary for it. It just kind of feels like a game you don't talk over. And with that, here's the house. Ugly, isn't it? Well, I'm glad I decided to move out soon after. I figured this would be a good place to have my mine shaft until I feel like I'm ready to go cave exploring. With the house complete, I planned on finding the cows and sheep I was going to need for the future. With 4 cows and 1 sheep in the pen, I figured that was a good start and bred them before bed. The next day, I really wanted to check the cave out despite having 0 gear. I know I shouldn't have, I really know that, but I couldn't help it anymore. I made some crappy stone tools, grabbed my torches and food, and headed off to the caves. I'm pretty sure it was just supposed to be more like a scouting mission to see just what the cave had, than an actual, mining expedition. I was focused mostly on lighting up the open areas near the town and grabbing whatever coal and iron I could without dying. There wasn't too much danger aside from a spider and I believe a skeleton later on. Though hearing the cat walking around down there did spook me a bit. I know most people don't like copper, but I'd love to use it in some project. I never made a mob farm before, so I might try to make one of those out of it. You find a lot of it, why not put it to good use? It gets you a little bit of EXP too. Okay, maybe there was more danger than the single spider. I kind of forgot I went down here and decided to take on a bit more riskier stuff. Like a couple of creepers. I thought there was just one, but then boom, there was two. I don't even know where the second one came from. It's just lucky I didn't die to that. I've died to creepers so often before on hardcore that it's not even funny. I am so lucky none of that killed me. Those creepers really could have killed me and just ended this before I got anywhere. Still, somehow not deterred despite what just happened, I decided to light the area up a little more. It was gonna help me later on, but look at that! I just triggered another creeper. How stupid was I when I recorded this? Was I tired? Like, come on. I know, I really wanted iron, but I shouldn't have done this. At least, I should have turned tail as soon as I saw a skeleton. Look at that! I tried to take it, oh, there we go. I got smart. Look at that. Almost have to die for it, though. With that near-death experience, I decided to cut down some trees to relax. I'm pretty sure my nerves were a bit, shot there, thanks to that skeleton. I kind of forgot that villager was stuck there, and I am honestly surprised he's still alive. I wonder what I should call him, if anything. Since the caves were clearly too dangerous, I set up a new mine shaft in this house. It'd be a lot more difficult for me to die that way. Not impossible, mind you. I'm pretty sure I must have died at least once to a mine shaft. But a lot more difficult. I found plenty of coal and iron, not that far down. I also ended up finding water. Honestly, one of my last runs, a really recent one, I ended up dying because of some water. I I don't know how. It was just really, really stupid. But I did die to it. My solution this time was to make a pipe going down. That way I could drain the water and keep going. Might not have been that smart to dig straight down, but I didn't really think about it at the time. All I was thinking about was how many ladders I was going to need altogether so far. I tunneled straight down until I could find a dry area to branch off in. I found enough iron for me to be able to make some pants, chest armor, and a pair of shears. I wanted to be able to make a bed that wasn't yellow, and if I was lucky enough to find a lush biome, I wanted to be able to take whatever I could from it. I have this casual Minecraft world I've had for a while, and I honestly spent more time making the underground part of my base than the upper part, especially whenever I found the lush biome there. It is so pretty, and I might actually take some pictures of it sometime soon and show you. I mined to a level that was said to be good at finding iron, so I set up a little 3x3, or, well, a 3x5, I think. So I could set up a small base there whenever I get enough wool for a second bed. Once I was done with a little safe space, I figured I should return to the surface to smelt the iron I got, after some sleep apparently. After I woke up and popped the iron in the smelter, I stared at the ceiling to most likely pass the time shiny hunting a wooloo. Yes, I know. Very entertaining. Look at that ceiling. It's very woody. And I can hear the animals really well. Huh. Feeling too antsy to be let down by finding no shinies, I grabbed what iron was smelted and made some shears. I really wanted that wool. I really like the light gray wool. It's not really light gray, is it? But I really like the color of floof is, and I really want a bed made out of it. I figured I may as well breed the cows too. I'm gonna need a lot of them in the future anyway. This is when I noticed something bizarre in the distance. I wasn't sure I was saying what I was saying, but thinking it over and cutting down some of the trees, I realized that had to be my favorite biome. I got lucky enough to be spawned next to a cherry blossom biome. Now, I know I got a lot of pink on everything here, but I absolutely adore the cherry blossom biome. Honestly couldn't believe that I was so lucky to be spawned next to one. Want to know something weird? In real life, I really don't have much stuff that's pink. I have a little sea turtle plushie and, well, a controller, but that's about it. I have no pink clothes. I don't really like pink that much. But, I don't know, just whenever I'm in a game or something, pink just seems to be one of my favorite colors. Just don't like it on me. I prefer more boyish looking clothes or darker clothes. But anyway, look at that. It is a very small cherry blossom biome. And I was even luckier than I thought. I'm pretty sure down in the distance, one of those trees has a beehive. I absolutely adore bees. I think they're adorable, they're useful in this game, and, their honey can make honey blocks, and I just really like them. I was so lucky to find this. I thought about luring the bees to follow me home, but I don't have a hive set up for them yet. So instead, I cut down all the trees except the one they built their hive on. I plan to come back with a campfire, grab their honeycomb, and make them a new hive on a cherry blossom tree at my place. I planted some saplings first thing, made a campfire, made iron gear, slept for the night, and finally made my trek back up to the cherry blossoms. I love the petal falling effect. It's really pretty. With honeycomb in hand, I went back home to make the beehive for them. That one cherry blossom tree that bloomed is going to be really good for them. Sadly, you can only have 3 bees in each beehive you make, so I'll need to make more hives when I want more bees, which is going to be really soon. I absolutely adore how they buzz around. It's super cute. After I get them home and I get plenty of cherry wood, it's right on to building myself a new house. I'm probably going to have to flatten out some land or find a good piece of land to build it on because I'd love for the house to be kind of like a cabin. I love baby bees, they're just so cute. So now I have a happy little bee family on my property. I went home to grab the cherry blossom leaves I harvested to give their tree a bit more of a whimsical look. I'll probably add more to it later on, but for now, I was focused on getting more wood so I could make that house soon. At the start of a new day, I went ahead and made myself a new bed before putting the yellow one back in the pig house. I would have put it back where it belonged if I cared enough. All I wanted to do now was gather the wood I needed for the house and find the perfect spot for it. Now, when it came to the house, I had some trouble figuring out just where to put it. So, it took me a while to find at least a decent spot. Who knows, later I might just tear it down and replace it somewhere else. But for now, the area I dug out is gonna be good enough. I want to be close to the bees after all. And I kind of forgot, I haven't gotten to the building of the house yet. I just eventually found I eventually just found a good spot for it. But next time, I will be working on building it. I'm just gonna have to work on collecting some glass and, you know, I have to worry about that in the meantime. Hey everyone, Froggy here. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry it took me ages to release this video. I forgot that to progress in Warframe that I needed a necromech. And I do not have one yet. So if I choose to grind for it, it's gonna take forever. But if I buy one, that's gonna take forever too. Access to much money at the moment. Until I figure out what to do, I'm gonna be uploading other stuff like this. And possibly Slime Rancher. I hope you don't mind. With that said, I hope you all have a safe and blessed day. Froggy out.